let's take the 62 creatures that I had in Yarok and take them down to 40. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have to be really super picky, but yeah, let's do that. Okay. So glancing at the cards that I have so far, I have a lot of really good cards, and there are themes that are definitely going to stay. And so anything that's a real bomb, a really good card, or amass, or proliferate. Proliferate? I keep getting it wrong. I keep using the wrong term. I'm going to say no to this card. And I'm just going to put the ones that I pick here. Keep using the wrong term. This is a maybe. Anything that flies stays. Yeah, it is proliferate. Yeah. The mass stays. I may elect not to put this card in. Yeah, this guy's great. Yep. Oh, but wait a minute. Whenever one or more tokens. No, out. I'm gonna be picky at the lower tier, and then maybe bring them back in. Make sure it has to be a really good card. A flyer, definitely. Flyers definitely stay. All these low-level flyers are really good. Causing sacrifice. Do I have too many flyers, and this being a 3/1/1, I'm going to take it out for now. Draw and discard. That's pretty good, but I want to take it out for now. I'm going to take this guy out. I've got a lot of flyers, and risky, but I can afford to discard because I have ways to pick things up, so I'm going to leave it in. I mean, it's a strong critter. I'm going to leave this out for now, and this one. But I really like the top 2 cards into your graveyard business for this card, because you get to return immediately. That's a nice. And the proliferate here, I think it's very useful. Do I have enough proliferate? So I'm going to take this out. I like this one because I will be building Devotion to Green. And I am on counters. And I have multicolor spells, so I can put more counters on it. So that's good. And these are definitely staying. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with these cards. And Erebos is very strong, even if I'm not on Devotion to Black. I will have some black cards on the board. And I really want to use Erebos for sacking something small to get rid of something. To get rid of something for 1 black. I like that. And yeah, I can draw a card when anything that I control dies. And things will die in combat. So yeah, sure. Now I've got a lot of amass, and this guy is a 4/3/2. So even though I said I will keep all amass, I have to get rid of something. So I have to winnow out even my really good themes. This guy's great. I'm keeping him. Same here. Same here. So I really have to winnow out yeah, I return something and I get to cast it again if it's got an ETB. That's really good. And this guy's great. 5/4/4 flyer. 6/5/4 flyer with Surveil. I mean, these cards are great, man. This guy is out. I wanna preserve Devotion to Green, but this guy does not fly. And I would have to be like really mono green for it to be effective. And I don't think I need this guy. But I like this one. And I like amass. At the high end, it's nice to have a big flyer, and counters and counters. I can get rid of this reach dude. So I only got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I needed to get rid of 22, so I got rid of 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to get rid of 5 more. Okay, so let's do yet another pass and see where we end up. So what are 5 critters that I can get rid of? Got enough 1-drops, but I think in my 2-drops I've got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woof! That's way too many 1-drops for a commander deck. I think all of them need to come from here, because if I look at higher in my curve, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so maybe a couple of, I could lose a couple of 4-drops. Yeah, I could lose a couple of 4-drops. Maybe this guy too. I mean, he's good. He's good and he surveils. I don't know. We'll think about it. But there may be something in the 4-drop and higher where I gotta drop 2. But man, with 14 2-drops, there's gotta be something that I gotta get rid of. Proliferate is fantastic and it enters early. Yeah, Seed the Graveyard. 2/1/1. Opponent exiles a card from their hand. That's pretty good. It does it twice. Yeah. Amass is fantastic. Remove a counter. Yeah, I mean that's a good card, and this guy's great and also awesome. Man, such a great selection. I gotta pick something out. Cannot block. Beautiful artwork. I'll get rid of this one. I mean, I don't know. That's tough. Oh, yeah, there we go. Duplicate. Thank you. Okay, finally. Yeah, I should get rid of that. Okay, well, I knew I had a problem somewhere. There it is. Counter target spell. Put up this one, counter. Yeah, get rid of this guy. Okay, so now we still have a lot of cards, and I would say these two look weak. I mean, these I must have. These are must-haves. I think I'm declaring these my must-have 1-drops. Okay. I mean, I am on Proliferate. Death Touch early is very useful. Seed the Graveyard. Amass. Play with counters to draw cards. Mana Stabilization. Replaces itself. Mana Dork. Yeah, these guys are definitely in. So really, got rid of 2. I need to get rid of 3 more, but they don't have to come from here. So I think maybe one of these cards needs to go, and then I'm going to hit up the 4-drops and higher. I mean, yeah, counter target spell with cost 3 lesser mana, return. This is more important for me, so I'm going to keep it. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. That's very important in this deck. Draw a card, enter from your hand. Draw 2 cards. I mean, I could be drawing 4 cards out of this guy. I mean, that's just really good. I'm going to say I'm going to get rid of this guy. I mean, these are difficult choices. This is a great selection. Really great selection of cards. And this is how it's going to be from now on, because by now I've been cracking from multiple sets and standards getting bigger. Okay. I really like this guy, even though it's a common. It really fits my strategy. Amass is awesome. Yeah, hit for 7/6. It's risky, but it's worth doing. Yeah. Maybe the weak ones are these two. And this guy. And this guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. I think, and when I do that, when I say that, how close is this to 39? So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 34. Did I do that right? It's really 35 because this is really 4 with Yarok. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 35. Okay, so I really only need, I mean, this is really my must-haves. Okay, these are my must-haves. So there's 5 more from this pile that will make it, and I've got 7. So there's 2 cards in here that really need to go. Now I'm trying to do counters. I'm trying to do green devotion and tokens amass. So proliferate, and I'm trying to work with my graveyard. So 2 of these cards need to go. And I'm also on ETB. Enters the battlefield. So I'm going to say anything that has an ETB in here stays. It's not whenever, so it only gets it once. Yes. It's only when it dies. Yes. So now we're down to these 4, and from these 4 I gotta pick the 2 weakest ones. Okay. Flying, Death Touch, and Hexproof is definitely not weak. Flying, Surveil when it dies, 6/5/4, 5/4/4. Counters, it gets bigger. It comes in as a 3, as a 4/3/3, and I've got a lot of multicolored. So I would say of these, this guy has to go, and I'm not on elementals. And then we're down to these 2, okay? And then we gotta pick one of these 2 cards. Now, I'm not on Blue Devotion. This one doesn't fly. Out. That's easy. Flying really makes everything simple. And because I love counts, this will be the second video for creatures. I'm really taking my time. I'm finally sitting down, so I'm feeling better. And so I'm gonna count to 40 and be done with this video. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Yeah, we got 40 creatures. And, I mean, we lost some great cards. We really did. But the selection that we kept is even better. And that's pretty good. So I'm going to go through them for the record. So this is Yarok, enter the battlefield, Death Touch, Lifelink, Flying with food tokens, stapled Naturalize, Flash Flying draws me cards, counters Flying, I can Proliferate Enabler or low casting, Death Touch, seeds my graveyard, Amass, draw off of counters, Mana Dork, Hexproofer, replaces itself with a counter, will become even better as when we add Ikoria. Mana Dork can draw me a bunch of cards if my commander's on the board. Return target creature from your graveyard. Flyer, return from graveyard. Beautiful artwork. Oh my god, look at this. Man, is that a beautiful card. Flyer, counter target spell, cost sacrifice. I can sacrifice 2, I can rescue from graveyard. Top 4 cards into graveyard. That's very good, even though it's a lousy common. And then it flies. More amass, more amass, and more amass. Risky move, but worth making. I mean, it's a 3/7/6. My deck is your deck, and it flies. I will go for Green Devotion, Green Devotion, and Green Devotion. Why not? It's strong, even though I'm not on Black Devotion. I can even get it accidentally. Copy something nice. Great hitter for Green Devotion. I can do whatever I want with it. More amass, counters, flies and is big, counters, flies, and when it dies I can surveil. Death Touch, hexproof, good ETB, another big flyer. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's Yarok, the creatures, and then I'll move into the non-creatures.